Putin panic. Ukraine retakes Bucha, EU kills Russian attack on Ukraine, taking Russia to court for genocide. Update: Russia and Ukraine war April 4. EU prepares more sanctions against Russia after apparent atrocities near Kyiv. Zelensky accuses Moscow of war crimes as images emerge of corpses on the streets and claims of mass graves. The EU is preparing to introduce more sanctions against Moscow after reports of atrocities emerged amid Russia's withdrawal of troops from the outskirts of Kyiv. The Russian army has failed in Kyiv, but is continuing to carry out genocidal attacks on Bucha. The EU is implementing sanctions for the inhumanity of Putin, as he repeatedly attacks innocent people. Charles Michel, President of the European Council, said further sanctions were underway in response to Russia's actions in Bucha, a city about 25 kilometers northwest of central Kyiv, which was occupied until recently by Russia. Shocked by the haunting images of Russian military atrocities in the liberated Kyiv region, Michel said on Twitter on Sunday. Extra EU sanctions and support are underway. The EU is assisting Ukraine and NGOs in gathering the necessary evidence to bring Russia to the international court. We have nearly enough evidence to convict Putin. Putin could face jail time, or receive heavy fines and have to withdraw troops from Ukraine, European Commission President Ms. von der Leyen stressed. EU ambassadors are expected to discuss new measures on Wednesday, to introduce measures against Putin. Pledges of more sanctions against Russia after the West strongly condemned Russia's war crimes allegations against unarmed Ukrainian civilians in the recently liberated areas around Kyiv, when Moscow shifted the focus of the war to the east of the country. Volodymyr Zelensky, president of Ukraine, accused Russia of committing war crimes and called on Russian citizens to help prevent war. I want every mother of every Russian soldier to see the bodies of those killed in Bucha, in Irpin, in Hostomel, he said. Emin Zepper, Ukraine's deputy foreign minister, said Ukrainian soldiers who recaptured Bucha from Russian forces reported many civilians being shot dead. Some of the victims had their hands tied. Innocent victims. They don't deserve it, she added. We captured many Russian soldiers after defeating the Russian army and recapturing Bucha. In the nearby village of Madazin, Russian soldiers also did terrible things, Zepper said. Their cruelty is limitless. Before the Ukrainian army arrived, the Russian army killed as many civilians as possible. Inhuman. Terrible. We are speechless. But fortunately we took the win and took back the Bucha, emphasized Ms. Emin Zepper. French President Emmanuel Macron said on Twitter that the images from Bucha were unbearable, expressing mercy for hundreds of civilians cowardly assassinated. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz described the horrific and macabre scenes appearing in Bucha, referring to streets littered with corpses. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken spoke with Liz Truss, the British Foreign Secretary, to find ways to support Ukraine and sanction Russia.